It's
saying,
not about scary. I just
no. What I'm saying is this
yeah.
is classroom. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This is not interview, or this is not that, so just, be just shameless here. Okay. Because we are all here to learn, right? Okay. Great. So create a folder. Go to your drive, wherever you want to create a folder.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to create a desktop? No, go to C drive. Okay. I would say don't do it on desktop. Go to C drive. Don't do it here. Yeah. Go to C drive.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. And create a folder here called HTML tutorial. Okay, Rajesh, you can leave. Okay, because today we're not going to do anything new. Today we'll practice what we have done. Okay.
Okay,
so,
sir. Okay.
Yeah. So if you can watch or you can leave. I mean, up to you.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. Now under open a notepad. Open a notepad. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so we will do some basic HTML coding here. Okay. So first line that we type is that you open the notes. Can you pause your screen, share, and go to your dash? No. Okay, you have not downloaded it, right?
Yeah.
So, can you open that app on your phone? Have you downloaded the app also? No.
Actually, I'm not able to download it in my phone. Actually, my phone is not supporting that app.
Is it Android or iOS?
iOS.
Yeah, iOS, we are still facing some problem. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll do one thing. Just a
I've
second.
downloaded it in my friend's phone. I'll just open it. Just
okay, no problem. I'll give you a link. Just hold on. Just a second.
No, on the phone.
I'll share.
I've added Django book and Django video something.
Yeah. So yeah. So videos are anyway the ones that we are getting recorded, right? So that will be added there. Open the session 1.
Introduction.
Okay. Yes, and in that you'll have chapter 3, session 1, introduction. Yes, and there if you scroll down to chapter 3, somewhere I don't know, maybe around 10, page number 10 or something.
Okay.
Chapter 3. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I got that cascading style sheet.
Correct. Perfect. Yes.
Yeah.
So the first code that you see is the called HTML code.
Okay.
Okay. So in the HTML code, okay, what is the first line? Doctype, isn't it? Doctype HTML. Can you type that line?
Yeah.
Angular bracket, exclamation mark, Doctype HTML.
Sir, I have a question. Why you use Doctype? Because without Doctype also code is.
So with the Doctype also it will work. Okay. Some applications, okay, in some applications, if you have to read a certain page, okay, or certain file, okay, so you can use this as a command to know what type of file it is. Okay, so see, when you know it is HTML file, you don't need it. Okay, and that's why it's a comment, right? It's really not a statement for HTML. But sometimes, let's say if you are handling multiple files, and you have HTML file, you have a JSON file, you have CSV file. Okay, how do you know which file is HTML, right? So generally, people type Doctype. They can add character set as well. The UTF and things like that. So this will be useful for automation in future. Okay. Okay. This is mostly for the placeholder for automation. For HTML doesn't really matter. HTML will start from HTML code itself. Okay. So it's always good practice to put Doctype HTML. Okay. So in the future, if you're doing any automation or things like that, you can read the first line and you can see, oh, okay, this is HTML. Right? So,
Okay.
okay. So yes, Ankita. So now hit enter and type HTML. So that's each of these is yes. Okay, each of these is a tag, right? So you need to have a corresponding closing tag also. So how do you give the closing tag? Copy the same tag and
Close.
HTML. Yeah, yes, exactly. Okay, with a slash HTML. So copy that HTML. Okay, or maybe you can type it. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Now, how do you put the closing tag? This is opening tag. HTML is the opening tag. How do you put the
Okay.
closing tag? So copy
It's
the
like,
same HTML.
okay,
Copy the
got
same
that.
HTML. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Exactly. Okay. So all our content has to be within these two. Okay. So it will have two parts, head part and body part, isn't it?
Okay.
So
Okay.
add head tag and body tag.
Okay. Do we need
Yeah.
we need to mention that it's head
Correct.
part and the
Bracket,
body part?
yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
So yes, head, yes, and have a corresponding close tag also for head. Okay. Then hit enter and add body tag as well. Closing body tag.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. So this is the minimum stuff, right? Now save file, save as, go to file.
Okay, save as.
Save as. Okay. Now go to that folder. Yeah. See HTML, right? Yes. See HTML. Yeah. Now from save as type, select all files. No, don't save it. Hold on. Yes. All files. Okay. Now don't save it.
Okay.
Okay. Type here, double quote. Double quote.
Yeah.
Yes. Give the file name. So file name can be whatever, like, home. Let's say we'll put home.html. Home.html and close the quotation. Okay. Now you click on save. Okay. So this is our HTML page. Okay. And this is view. This is your UI, the front end.
Okay.
Okay. So, I mean, you can, okay, so let's do one more thing. In the head, go to head, beginning of your tag, hit enter. Okay. Here, we will type title. Okay. So add title tag. Title.
Okay. No. Okay.
Title. Yeah. Okay. Close it. And so it's a single line. So generally we can add title in the same line. Okay. Closing tag in the same line. Yeah. Add closing tag. Yes. Because, see, head and body will have a lot of lines of code. So we put it in different line. But title will be mostly one line. I mean, not mostly, it will be one line only. So generally we put title in same. Okay. Now between these two tags, add whatever you want to display as a title of this page. Welcome to my home, welcome to my website, something like that. Okay. Yes. Type welcome to my site. Look for the spelling.
Okay. There will be.
Now save it. Yeah. What were you saying?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, save it now. File save.
Yeah, I've already saved.
Okay, great. So see, we have given the file name, right? So from now on, we just have to say save. Now go to the folder.
Folder?
Yeah, the HTML folder. And yeah, double click on home. So see, this is the web page that we have created. Now put your mouse cursor till that cross. Don't click on cross. Take your mouse cursor to the cross there.
Which one?
The same one, same file. Yeah. Now you see that.
Okay.
Can you read what is written there?
Yeah.
Welcome to my site, whatever you have written. So this is the purpose of title. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Great.
Okay. Now we won't see that on the website page.
Title is supposed
It's
to be
only
same here.
title of okay.
Exactly.
Like
This is
it's like if you open the mailbox, it says that inbox something.
correct.
It's the one. Okay,
Exactly.
got it.
Exactly. It says that, or you have so many pages open, right? Just move your cursor to any of the pages. Okay, you see there is a Python page I can see, right? Just take your mouse cursor to the Python page. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Next to that, you see Python. No, don't close it. Okay. So just take your cursor. Don't click on it. Okay. Just point your cursor. See, left of you're pointing to WhatsApp, right? Next to that, you have a web page. Next before that, you have Python. No, left side, other way.
Python. Where did I?
Left. Go to left. Go, keep going left. No. Mouse cursor. Yeah. Okay. Go left to the previous tab. Tab. Left.
Sorry, it's my.
Go to
Going
WhatsApp.
right. I said left. You're going right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. You see that? Okay. One more.
One more.
You
Sorry.
closed it. Okay, that's fine. You understood,
I
right?
got it. Python tutorial for beginners,
Yes.
something.
Correct. So that's the title. Okay.
Okay.
So every website will have a title. Okay, and this title is used for Google search. Okay, so search engine optimization. So it's it's a good thing to always put title.
Okay.
Okay. Your screen sharing got stopped. Can you share it again?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Okay, now go back to, okay, so what we have done is we have created HTML page. Now we are learning about style sheets, okay, cascading style sheets. So what does cascading style sheet does is, it gives you more power where you can create your own tags. See, in HTML, okay, HTML, if you go to any HTML tutorial, it will tell you about hundreds of tags, okay. So what is a default tags? But let's say, sorry.
What are tags?
Tags are this HTML head. Okay, so they have a special meaning. Okay, so when you say title, okay, opening tag and closing tag, put a content here. The browser knows, okay, title means I have to display it here.
Okay.
Okay, so each of these tag has a special meaning. Okay, so what's the meaning of title?
Can you give me some example? Like
you have written no HTML head, body, title.
Okay.
These are only tags.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So when I say go and drink water, right? So go and drink water is a sentence which I'm saying, okay, and it has a special meaning for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
We do. So language is what? See, language as such, okay, is to communicate, isn't it? Any programming language, Python or HTML, these are all languages, okay? Language is to communicate, right? So when you talk about, say, English, we are talking in English because, to convey what I know to you and what you want to, what you know to me, isn't it? So conversation. So the purpose of HTML language is to tell to the web browser, okay, web browser, Chrome, Edge, or whatever, right? We are telling them, okay, do this for me on the browser. Okay. So this is the syntax, this is the grammar, this is the language. So when you say title, welcome to my site, title, you're saying browser, and these are understood by all the browsers, okay? HTML should be understood by all the browsers. So you're saying browser, whatever content I'm putting between title, okay, that content should be displayed at the top of the page. Okay, whatever I'm putting in, that should be displayed at the top of the page. So it's a communication. You're telling it, okay, and see, I cannot, when you say English, there we have to follow English rules, grammar, all those things, isn't it? For that matter, every language has its own grammar and rules, right? I cannot use any word and you figure out what I'm saying, isn't it? I have to follow, right? So these are standards, right? Same rule you have read, same rules I have read. Okay, so I have to follow the same standard. Only then I'll be able to convey the meaning to you. Okay, if I have not read the rules, okay, and if I start teaching or start talking without reading the rules of grammar, okay, then definitely I'll not be able to convey what actually I wanted to say, right? Same thing, we have to learn this language, okay, of HTML in order to convey what we want browser to do for us.
Yeah.
What browser should do okay, is what we are telling through this HTML programming language. So HTML programming language uses tags, okay, these commands, okay, tags to talk to browser. So title is a tag which we use to tell to the browser, display it on the top of the browser, okay. So but the process, okay, whatever you put in title, it knows, okay, here I have to do that, okay. Even till you stop sharing, right, you know which button to click, isn't it? So similarly, when title welcome to where, so browser knows, okay, where to put this text, okay. That's the grammar part I'm talking about, okay. So HTML is to display is one of the UI or user this thing, and everybody uses it, and we have a lot more thing, okay. And you can make it more complex by adding, say, JavaScript and things like that to it, okay. But it is the basic thing, and that's why I'm focusing on this, okay. As a web developer, you have to know, okay, this one, okay. There is no escape. You have to learn HTML. So now you will get 3 days of break time, right?
Yeah.
So I want you to practice HTML, okay, as much you want. Okay, this is the basic stuff. Okay. Okay. So so this is HTML. What is CSS? Now, CSS is another language. Okay. So it has its own rules. Okay. So so HTML, all these tags have a predefined meaning. Okay. HTML, head, title, body, it all has a predefined meaning. So when you say title, browser knows what to do. You don't have to say title means this. Okay. So it's like common words, right? CSS is when you want to create your own tags. Now, let's say I want to develop my own word, for example. If I develop my own word, okay, then you will not be able to understand, isn't it? Because the word is not being used by anybody else. I have developed it, so only I will know those words, isn't it? So how do I tell to the browser, okay, what does those words mean? So CSS is a page where you can create your own meaning, okay? You can create your own meaning, and browser will be able to know. So first, it's like I have created my own dictionary, let's say. So CSS is like a dictionary. I'm going to create my own dictionary, and I will add the link to this dictionary. So I'll say, okay, before you read, let's say, I've written a story, let's say, okay? And in the story, I have used words which I have created, nobody else has created. So what I'll do, in the beginning of the story, I'll say, please refer to this dictionary, correct? Because when you start reading the story which I've written and I've used the words which is not standard, okay? So if words which are standard, like title is standard, but words which are not standard, you will not get the meaning, isn't it? So you have to create a dictionary and link the dictionary to the story page. So we are going to create a dictionary, okay? So that is CSS, okay? Cascading Style Sheet, that's what CSS stands for. Okay, file extension is CSS. So CSS is like a dictionary where we'll put all our words which we are going to use, and then we will call those words here, okay? So save this, open a new notepad. Ankita? Yeah. Open a new notepad. Okay, great. Now, the page which we're looking at, right? If you scroll down a little bit after the HTML end tag, you will see CSS page. Okay, so what we'll do is we will save it with some name. Okay, so say file save as, yeah, save as, yes, and all files. Okay, and in the file name, again add quotation.
Okay, is it compulsory to add quotations while we save the file?
If you are not using a file, okay, so notepad when you save, by default format is .txt, right? Now, if you don't add quotation, what happens? Quotation means use exactly as it is. That's what it means. Okay, so if you don't give quotation, if I give style1.css, .txt will be added automatically by the notepad.
Okay.
Notepad will save as .txt file, right? So if you don't add if you don't give quotation, okay, what it'll do is it will, because by default it will save in the text file, isn't it? So whatever you give, it will add .txt. We don't want it to add .txt because this is not txt file. Okay, so that's why we will say file name .css in quotation so that it does not add .txt to it. So say style1, style. Okay, so generally we call it as style. Okay. Okay, so one thing, okay, nothing wrong, but in file names, right, don't give capital. Okay, sometimes we get confused. Okay, it will accept. Okay, that's not a problem, but always give small letters. Okay, so that you might forget, did I use S capital or small? Okay. So by default, mind you could say that it is always small. Okay, style1.css, CSS, cascading style sheet, CSS, right? Close it and say save. Okay, great. So now this is our style sheets and we will add our styles here. So when you go to your notes, okay, you see, so you will see slash and star. That is a comment. Okay, we'll ignore that. The first tag you see is H1 curly bracket. You see that?
Yeah.
Okay, add that part. So I'm saying that H1 is the tag, okay, and this will have a meaning. Meaning what? That meaning you have to write within curly bracket, okay? Enter and close the curly bracket. Hit enter, yeah, close the curly bracket, okay? So whatever you write in between these curly braces is the meaning. So it's like H1 is the word I have designed, okay? H1 is the word which I have designed. And what does it mean? I'll put it in the curly braces, okay? So go to the curly bracket first line and hit enter. Okay, say color :blue. Okay, no, there's no colon. Okay, there's semicolon at the end of blue. So that is end of line. Okay, so it means that you have created your own word H1. Okay, and the color is blue. Okay, now save this file. Okay, now let's go back to the HTML page. Notepad only. Did you close the notepad? Okay, no. Wait, hold on. Go to home, say right click, home, right click, home, yeah. Okay, open with. Okay, open with, choose another app. Choose another app and say notepad. Okay, more apps. Okay, use notepad, yeah. Okay, because if you open in browser, you get the output, you won't get the code. Okay, so now after title, okay, we have to link it. We have to say that this web page, this HTML uses XYZ or style1.css style sheet, right? So we have to link it. Okay, so go to the end of that title, ending title end tag, end tag, yeah. Okay. Click enter. Okay, we have to link it. Okay, so bracket the angular bracket, and you see that. Okay, you can see the nodes. Okay, you go scroll up to the HTML page, you will see it says link space rel. Rel means what kind of link you're doing. So rel equal to, in the quotation you have to say style sheet. It means this link is for the style sheet, okay, or the custom link. So yeah, say style sheet. Okay, style sheet, yes. After quotation space, href. Href is a code again, which is used to link. Okay, so we are saying it is linked to. So style sheet is linked to, equal to, in quotation, you give your file name, style1.css. Style1.css and close the angular bracket, yes. So our linkage has happened. So I'm telling you that, in this HTML page, I'm using the information or the style sheet from style1.css. Okay. Now go to body. Okay. So these are things that we do in the header. Okay. Header is only to add information. Okay. So we added title information, we added link information, and slowly we'll learn to add more things. Okay. But okay. Now whatever you want to display, that has to be in the body. Okay. So we used h1, right? So add h1 tag here. So put yeah. Okay. And as a closing tag also for h1. Okay. And within the tag, you type something. Hi, my name is Ankita or something like that. Okay. Save it. Okay, now go to your edge where you have already opened this HTML page. Okay, yeah, and refresh. Okay, so refresh. Okay, yeah. So see that?
Okay.
Okay, now the color blue has come because
we have.
Correct. So see here, H1, okay, is really not a totally new tag. Okay, H1 has some meaning. Okay, H1 is a predefined meaning. Okay, H1 generally header 1. Okay, so when you are using a predefined tag, okay, it's like saying book. Okay, and I will say book refers to novel. Okay, book you already know what it means. Correct? So I don't have to redefine the meaning of book again, but I'm adding one more thing to it. Okay, book can be anything, but I'm saying book, novels. Okay, so same thing. H1 has a predefined thing. Okay, the size, font, all you see, it comes from H1. You're only changing the color to blue. Okay, now again, if you want to verify it, go to your CSS notepad, style1.notepad. Okay, make change color to red or something, green or red. Save it. Okay, now you go and refresh that page. So see, okay, the content is in home.html. Content is in home.html, but it uses the style sheet. It uses the styles from style1.css. Yes. Okay, so let's design okay, go back to HTML. Okay, go back to HTML. Let's design a small form kind of thing. So okay, so hi everyone. Okay, change the text, header text to registration. Call it registration. Okay, and we'll put it all caps, all caps, all caps. Okay, say registration.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay. Okay, so what we'll do here is we will add just thinking. Okay, so we'll add labels, name, and we'll add name. Okay, and maybe say password. Okay, okay. So okay, so at H1, hit enter. Okay, let's do one thing. Go back to your notes. Okay, go back to your notes, and which one we'll take? Okay, go to chapter 2. Okay, we'll go to chapter 2.
Okay.
Okay, go to chapter 2, and I'm looking through. Let's. Okay, so in chapter 2, the HTML list, okay, is about list. I'm looking for some thing which will directly code. Okay. table. Okay, you see form basics. It will be on page 8. It's 9, page 9 on my thing. It could be 9 on your page as well.
HTML basics or?
No, form basics. If you scroll, so chapter 2 only, towards the end of chapter 2. If you keep scrolling.
Yeah, I got it.
Form basics, right? So can you type everything? So in body, okay. So in body, you say form. Okay, in body, yeah, enter the form. Okay, yeah, form tag. Form, okay. And you put the form, closing form tag just before body closing. Okay, so go to third last line, not there. Delete it.
Okay.
Yeah, go to third last line, okay. Before, yeah, third last line, hit enter. Third last line, yeah, hit enter. And here you give form closing, okay. So everything between this is part of form. Now, can you type the content from there as it is? So you see H1 login, okay. So before that, what you see is the comment, okay, that angular bracket, exclamation mark is all comment, right? So ignore those things. Whatever you see within form, you type it. Okay, yes, exactly. So log in, then please enter your password and email, things like that. So just copy 4 or 5 lines.
It's like, do I need to enter H1 or do
So
I
whatever
need
is
to
there,
enter
that's okay.
H2?
Whatever is there, you copy it. Whatever is there.
Then
okay?
what's the
Then
thing
H2
about H2?
here. Yeah. So yes. Type as it is, okay?
Please check your H1 closing tag. There's some mistake.
Sorry, what was that?
Here, right?
Yes.
Yeah, only one time, right? Yes. Yeah. Okay, so see, H1, H2 are called headers. Okay, so whatever you content you put in H1, H2, okay, so it has a predefined meaning. Okay, the font size, bold, and things like that. H2 is smaller than H1. You can go up to H6, H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, you can go up to H6. Okay, the font will get smaller. For H1 is bigger, H2 is smaller than H1, H3 is smaller than H2, so on. Okay. So these are called header text. It is only to display the text. So text will be displayed in some format, which we will see. Okay, the size. The input type. Okay, so input means you are getting a text. Okay, text box. So input is to create text box. So when you say input, okay, tag, it will create a text box for us. Okay. Now when you say type, okay, now type means what is that you want to do. Okay, so type email means we're typing email. Type password. So when you type password, it will appear as a asterisk. Okay, automatically it will appear as asterisk. We will see. And then you have input type submit. Okay. So yes.
H1. Is that?
Yes. Done, right?
Yeah.
Now save it and refresh your browser, HTML. So see this? Okay. Okay. So what happened here? When you say input type, okay, now go back to code, I'll show you.
Okay.
Right? So when you say, okay, what you can do is you can scroll, put it on the, yes, exactly. So H1 login. So it, we give H1. So just like registration is H1, login is also H1, right? So we got it in same type, same font, everything same. Then you have H2, so smaller text, right? So please input your password email is smaller than H1, right? So you got exact same text here in some format. Then you see input type email, input type password, input type submit. So input means, you are creating some input. Okay, so it's a tag for input. Type will decide what kind of input it should be. Okay, so when you say email, that means it is going to take email here, first text box. Second text box is, okay, is text box, but here whatever you type will appear as dots. Okay, it will be saved as like, dot. A third submit will create this button, submit button. Okay, so these are the purpose of type. Now name is the name of the tag. Value is what will be displayed there. Okay, so when you say email here, password, okay, so by default the text that you see in the password field is password. Okay, so this is how you can design a simple form. Okay, then you have second part to it. Okay, click on the button when you read input type is color, right? Okay, now click on this input type color on the black you see, right? Okay, on the left side on the browser. Okay, click there, yeah, click on it. So see,
Okay.
this input type color, it will display the palette. Okay, so I told you, right, everything has a special meanings. When you say type equal to color, that itself is good enough for it to pop up palette. Okay, you can select whatever color you want to display there. Okay, right, so this palette, or if you want, you can put the RGB value there directly, right? Okay, so this is how the whatever you create in HTML will be displayed here in the browser. Okay, now we'll do something. The H2 you have, right? In H2, in the style sheet, let's put color green. Okay, go back to your style sheets. the style1.css. Okay. Now, no. Let it be. That is for H1.
Oh,
right?
okay, got it.
Okay. Yes. And H2. Okay. So remember, H2 by default was black in color, right?
Okay, yeah.
You can change the color. Okay. You can change the color to green, maybe colon, not equal to. Okay. So okay. So in your notes you have advanced CSS as well. Okay. So please practice those. Okay. They are project 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can do that. Okay. Here you don't have to do anything. Okay. You just refresh and all the S2 text got converted into green. Isn't it?
Okay.
Okay. So this is how you can create a HTML page and CSS. Okay. So Bilal, have you done it? Bilal doesn't want to talk to me. Okay, Jagan, is that you? Jagan? I think they have put me on mute and gone away.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hi Jagan.
No, sir, it is my name. Mistakenly taken that Jagan, sir. It is Abhinav.
Abhinav only, right? That's what I thought. Okay, Abhinav. So, did you practice this CSS and HTML before?
Yes, sir. Means CSA. It is on web technology semester is there, sir. Semester subject.
No. In the class, I asked you to practice 1 to 5 programs. Have you done it in the notes?
Means I cannot. My laptop just got prepared, sir. So it will.
Okay.
Can I just ask you a question?
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt.
No problem.
Can't we enter color in this
You can.
without that CSS?
Yeah, you can. Okay. Yeah. So see. Okay. So let me give you a bad example. Then I'll talk about it. You can. Answer is you can. Okay. Bad example is I develop a new word. Okay. Okay. Now that's what the example I've been telling you, right? So you have a new word in your main text and you write a dictionary and you declare it once, right?
Yeah.
Now, if I create a new word, okay, I can at every place I can say, okay, I'll talk about in the story, I can say new word and then I'll write in bracket, this is what it means. Again, I create a new word in the bracket, I can say this is what it means. Again, I create a new word in the bracket, I say what it means, right? I can do that in the story. I can do that in the HTML. But in that case, see, I just give you one small example of changing color, but you can change font, you can do 5 different things. Now, if you want to do the same thing in HTML, okay, every time you use H1 or H2 in this case, you have to add color green, right? In the same example you see, there we mentioned H2 green. So all the H2, all the 3 H2 became green automatically.
Okay.
If you had not created a CSS, you had to add green to all the
every line. Yeah.
Every line, isn't it? And if you forget one, it will be out of sync, right?
Yeah.
Second thing, this is just one. I'm just showing you one color thing, right?
Yeah.
You can add 4 or 5 different things as well as font, size, the type of font, So if you have added 5 things, you have to add 5 things at every places. So yes, you can do it in HTML, but it is easier and better, and more efficient to do as a CSS.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Oh yeah, good.
Did you get your answer?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, sure. Rajgopal, can you call Bilal and see why he's not able to speak? His mic is not.
Actually, his mic is not working, it seems.
So his
He's one
mic,
of my friends. Yeah.
he has to fix it, right? It's been third or fourth day today, right? Our session.
Yeah, he's unmuting, but he's
Yeah, I can see you
it's
unmuting,
something.
but yeah,
Yeah.
the voice is not coming. So you need to fix it. Okay, great. So this is the HTML CSS. Please practice. Today is Saturday. Hopefully you will have time to do that. Okay,
Yeah.
this is the basic. Okay, this is the basic, and code is there. You just have to write the code and what you are doing, right? Compare it side by side. Okay, you make some changes and you see the outcomes. Here, I tell you the programming language. Okay, if to learn to master the language, any program of for that not any language. Okay, not only programming language. You know, even this language. Without speaking, can you master the language? No. Book will only tell you rules, grammars, a couple of sentences. But if you don't speak, you will not be able to learn. Same thing with programming language. I can teach you grammar, I can teach you syntax, code, all these things. But until unless you practice, okay, you make mistake. You learn more by making mistake here. Okay. Okay, you miss some tag. Let's say you miss the closing tag or you miss some tag and you're not getting the output, right? Then you'll have to go through each line. You'll see why this line, that line. See, when you get the output right, then we generally don't go back and see what we did. Okay, so generally when you get things right, you won't learn much because you don't go back and see why, why we got it right. But when you don't get expected output, that's when we go back and see why did we get or why did we not get what we wanted. That's what you will learn. So practice, make some changes, do that, do this. Okay, and if you have questions, you should ask me. Okay. So any questions here, Avinav?
Nothing, sir.
Okay, so Bilal, you can type if you can hear us. Please type. Any questions so far on this?
Sir, in input type means it will take all the colors, sir.
In color means okay. So what is no mean, Bilal? 1 second, I'll come to you. What does no mean, Bilal? You didn't understand or you have no question? Bilal? No doubt. Have you practiced this before? Have you practiced it? Okay, so if you have not practiced it, will you practice it today? Okay, perfect. And will you share your screen tomorrow? Will you do it and share your screen tomorrow? Will you show me what you have done? Yes, sir. Perfect. Okay. So tomorrow you show me at least 2 programs have to show me with CSS. Okay. Now coming back to your question. What was your question? Sorry. In the input type.
It will take all the colors of inputs, sir. Merging inputs means merging colors.
No. Which see, are you talking about input type equal to color?
Yes, sir.
So see, when you say input type color, it will display the palette. Okay, and then whichever color you select, it will the box that you see, the square rectangle box, will be of that color. If you want to use it, okay, if you want to use it for your work, then there is a you have to read. Okay, so that's a different. Okay, it is only show you the palette. Okay, if you want to use it in the program, you have to read the value of it. Okay, so it will not come. It's like I'll say, let's say you are a shopkeeper. I'll say, show me this book. Okay, show me a book on Django. So you'll display the book. You give me you show me. But by showing me doesn't mean that I will, I will take it or buy it. No, the buying process is different, isn't it? I'll ask for the cost. We'll negotiate on the cost. Then I'll pay you. Then only you'll give me, right? So the process is different. Okay, if you have to read it for your program or use it for some purpose, right? This is going to show you. Okay, And if you want to use it for something else, okay, you have to take that input and then perform.
Okay, sir.
Right? So you will learn how to take the input value and perform. Yeah. Okay. So this is first part to it. Now what we did yesterday was also we created this Django framework, isn't it? So Ankita, you want to do that other part as well? I'll tell you what to do step by step.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So have you installed Python?
I do have.
You do have, right? So can you launch Python? Yes. Okay. So first of all, show me any program. Can you run any program? Any program, yeah. Just want to see if it is connected and working properly or not.
I have more.
Yeah, run it. Okay, great. Okay,
Yeah.
just wanted to know that it's working fine. So okay, it's working fine. Okay, now okay, what we'll do is we'll create a we'll create a project, okay, where we will be doing our Django work. Okay, so create a new directory. Let's create a directory.
Okay.
Okay, and you say here Django project 1 or Django 1, something like that. Okay, so we'll be doing 3-4 projects. So just to Django. Okay, spelling is Django. We call it as Django. D is silent. Sometimes people write D small, sometimes people write D capital. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay, don't give space. Okay, one more thing. When you are giving file names, right? Try not to give spaces. You can use underscore. Okay, nothing wrong, but sometimes it can create a problem. So yeah, project 1, great. So hit enter. So okay, so this is where we will be adding our Django project. Okay, now at the bottom you see, extremely bottom of your screen, you'll see version control, run, to do, problems, Python console, terminal. Yeah. Last option, terminal. Click there. So this is like using your operating system. Okay, so the DOS command prompt. So instead of going to DOS and CMD and typing there, we can directly type it here. Okay, command prompt.
Okay.
Okay, so your Python project is here, right? And inside Python project, you have say dir.
Here.
Yeah, dir directory. Hit enter. Okay, so scroll up. These are the, don't see. Okay, can you Python project? Okay, do you see Python? Yeah, Python is there, right? Directory Python. So now go to CD Python. Say CD Python. So Python is the directory. We are going to CD. Okay, so we are changing it to Python. Okay, great. Okay, now Python is done. Now we have a folder Django project, right? So now you say CD Django project 1. The exactly same thing that you have typed. Okay, with same spelling. Okay, D capital.
Oh, okay.
Django underscore, right? You have underscore.
Okay.
This is the folder name. Okay, so we are going inside this folder. No, underscore. Yeah. Now hit enter. Okay, so this is where we want to create our Django file. Okay, done. So first thing first, we need to install the Django package. Okay, so say you won't be able to do it here. Okay, say cd, not cd, sorry, pip install. Let's see pip install. Okay, pip space install space Django. Yeah, JAN spelling.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So see, it is downloading the package. Okay.
Yeah.
Package will not have Django. You need to install it from the the standard libraries. Okay. So it will take some time. Okay. So yes. Okay. So successfully installed. Right. Okay. So this is how you will install Django. So installation of Django is done. Right. Now, okay, what we have to, if you want to see the Django version, you can say Python space -m. Okay, and you can actually go to chapter 4, right? So chapter 4, these things are there. You can actually see the commands from there as well. Everything is in the note. Every stepwise we have in the note. Okay, those are pages from my book, Django book, which is in the market. So every detailed steps are there. So that's why I'm asking you to go follow and you can practice. Okay, space Django, Django.
Space M or space Django?
Space. Now after M, space.
Okay.
Yeah. Now you say Django space hyphen double minus version. Okay. Minus version. Enter, hit enter. Okay, you see that? Your version is 4.0.2. That's my Django version. Okay, so Django is installed successfully. Okay, perfect. Now we need to create a project here. Okay, inside this folder. So the command to do that is, okay, again is in the notes. You can see the notes. Okay, Ankita, see the notes. How to create a.
Yeah, I have opened it. I'm just looking at that.
Let's see. You can find it easily.
Creating a project. Django call admin start project.
Yes,
Is
exactly.
the one? Yeah.
Yes, that's the one.
Is it the one?
Yes. Okay. So when you start the project, okay, the project is started. Okay.
Okay.
To know, you go to that left side, the project explorer on the top, project explorer. Exactly. Yeah. So double click on the Django project.
Okay.
Yeah. Double click there.
Yeah,
you see, now you saw that angular bracket, right? No. Yeah, click on that, expand it.
Okay.
You see, my poll folder is created. Okay.
Yeah.
Make it. Yeah. So see that my polls is created. Okay. So when you say start my project, my polls. So my polls is a project. So okay, in Django project 1 folder, you created a project called my polls. So my polls is created. So that is a project. Okay. So project folder.
Can we do it manually also, right? We can do it manually.
That's the purpose of using framework. If you have to do it manually, it will take you, at least 5 minutes to create manage.py and my polls folder. Okay, within one single statement.
Yeah.
You got it working. Okay, it's not just that. Manage.py has some content. Okay. Now see, my polls created 2 things. One, your my polls folder, same folder name as the project name. and manage.py, isn't it? So
Yeah.
now you expand that my polls inside my polls. It added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right?
Okay.
So it created one folder and 6 files.
Okay.
Okay. For a moment, you forget about the content inside it. If you just have to create these many folders, how many minutes will you take just to create file and folder structure?
It may take more than 5 minutes. I guess.
Right? And okay, content inside it. Okay, click on manage.py. Okay, click on urls.py, click on settings.py. Those are content which, yesterday we discussed. Content inside each of those files. And if you start typing, even if you copy paste, okay, it will take you another 5 to 10 minutes, and you might make mistake, right? So just one command will take you what, 30 seconds to do it. So within 30 seconds, all these required files and folders are created. Okay, so that's why I was saying that when I'm doing it, just watch me doing, and when I'm done, go back and practice it, because there's so many files, you'll get confused. You have to do at least 3 projects, and we are doing 3 projects in our course. You need 3 projects at least to understand what's the purpose of each of these files. Yes, was the question Abhinav there?
Yeah.
Yes, go ahead. Okay, so this has created project. Okay, so Django admin start project my polls has created a project. By default, it will create a folder. So the project. Okay, of course, the project name will have a folder. In that project, you will have a project. You will have a folder with the project name itself and manage.py. So from now on, when you are working with the project, okay, we are working with the project now. Project is created, so now we're getting into project. So whenever you're doing any project, we need to use manage.py. Okay, so project is a bigger level. Inside that, you can have multiple applications. Okay, so what we generally use is application, not project. Okay, project is just a placeholder for apps. What we use for our purpose are called apps, applications, right? So in short, we call it as apps, but it is application that we are using. Okay, PyCharm is an application. What is an application? Now we're going to cloud. Your Google Gmail is an application. Google is not any application, right? Google is company name. Google search is a product, right? Google search is application. Gmail is application. YouTube is application, isn't it? So we created a project. Now we need to, okay, create a app, right? So how do you create app? Scroll down in your notes, you will see how to create an app. So first of all, you have to go inside the project, right? So to go to inside the project, you have to say cd space my polls. Type Ankita cd space my polls. Yeah, hit enter. Yes, here we create app. So go to your notes, see how to create app. Scroll a little bit down in the app.
It's Python manage.run server.
Exactly. Okay, so wait. We'll go step by step. So when you say, okay, you're doing run server, right? We don't have to do run server. Okay, let's directly create the app. Okay, so we created this project. Okay, so now wait. So, okay, if you want to see whether the project has been successfully created or not, right? To test project has been successfully created or not. Okay, so we'll run the server and see if project is working or not. So hit enter. Okay, so yes, so see this, the IP address, colon, second last line. IP address dot colon and you port number, right? So 127.0.0.1 colon 8000. This is the port where your server is up and running. Okay. Copy this link and paste it on your browser. Copy it only once. Okay. If you copy it twice, it will end. Copy it, Control C. Yeah. Go to your browser, Edge, Chrome, whatever. Right now, we can replace on top of it. No problem.
Here?
Yeah. So paste it here. Hit enter. So see, the install worked successfully. Congratulations. Your project is up and running.
Okay.
The project is up and running. Now go back to your this thing. You can stop the server if you want to. Yeah. So Control C. If you press, the server will stop. Control C. Okay. Now here we will create our first app. So in your notes, scroll down, Ankita.
Notes?
Yeah. No, not here.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Tutorial note. You will see Python manage.py something to start or create the app.
Run server 8080 something.
That is to change the port number. In case you want to change, you don't like 8000, you want to run it on some other port, you can do that. Okay, but okay, that's okay. Don't worry about it for now.
Okay.
Look for create app.
Here?
How to create app? Is that how you do that? In the notes, you check for how to create app. Command is there. Just go through the notes.
No, I'm not able to see. Sorry.
Scroll down. Yeah, you keep reading. Keep reading.
Create a project. Sorry, no.
Keep reading the book. Keep reading. Keep reading.
It's in the page creating a project.
Keep reading. No, go to next page. Then next page. I want you to create what you have already created. What did you create so far?
We created a project file name.
Correct. We created a project. Now what do we need to create? What is that we are creating? Abhinav, Bilal. What are we creating now? What did I tell you? You guys don't listen. I told you at least 10 times.
Project
What is this project?
is some application, sir.
App.
Yes, app, exactly. Now in the notes, look for how to create app.
Actually, in my notes, am I able to see till?
What is the last page of your session 1? How many pages are there?
I don't know. My last page is.
Okay, Abhinav, help. Bilal, help.
Is about Django projects create multiple apps under them. Some.
And what am I asking you to do there?
Create app.
Yes. Are you not on the right page?
But there is no command for it.
Not that is the last page.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. If that's the case, I'll have to be sorry. Wait. Session 1. Did I mess it up? I might have. Looks like I did mess it up. Okay. Yeah, sorry, it is my mistake. Okay. I have a solution for that. Just give me a second, okay? Give me a second. Just log out from the app. Just, not log out, just close the app, okay? You don't have to log out, just close the app. Okay. 1 second, guys. I'll fix it. Sample application. Yes, I think, no, I didn't mess, sorry. It's on session 2, okay? I'm sorry, move to session 2 now. Okay, close this. Okay, open your app again, sorry. I actually divided the note because I have notes, it's all on one page, but I've divided into chapter session there, right? So go to session 2.
From Django URLs import.
What is the first command on this thing? How do you create app? Did you open session 2?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you see how to create an app? So can you read the first few lines of the node?
Yeah. Now that our project is set up, we will begin coding for writing our first app using the Django framework. Each application you write in Django consists of a Python package that follows a certain convention.
Man, I will wait for 5 more minutes. I will start taking online class for them.
But yes, sir.
Rajgopal, can be on mute, please. Rajgopal.
To create an app, it's Python manage.py start app pods.
Yes. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Okay. And what did I say? To make sure you're in the same directory as manage.py. Are we in the same directory as manage.py?
Yeah.
Yes. Correct. So type it. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we are in manage.py. Yes. You can do dir. If you do dir, it will show you the content, right? So you can dir. Okay. So you're creating the app now, right? So how do you create? Python.
Manage.py.
Then create project is command to create a project. Okay.
Yeah.
Start app is a command to create apps. And you give their name. Okay,
Okay.
hit enter. Okay, now go back and see, do we see a folder getting created? Tools folder. Close it and start again. Okay, go to Django project or go to my polls. Click on, not there, yeah, and yeah, close it and yeah. Okay, you see that? Polls folder is created. And these are the files
other
of
one.
polls. Yes. Okay, so we'll stop here today, guys. Okay,
Okay.
I want you to do this much by today. Will you do it?
Yeah.
From here. This is what we did till yesterday.
Okay.
Any questions so far? Avinav, Bilal, Ankita?
No, sir.
No, not for now.
Not for now.
No.
Will you practice?
Yeah. Definitely. Now I got to know some.
Yes, if you practice, you'll get. Okay, that's the thing. That's why I'm focusing more on practice. Okay.
I'll do that today.
Done, right? But when you implement it, you will see the challenges, problems. Okay. Okay. So please practice, and we'll continue from here tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take care, everyone. Bye.